You're listening to
Catholic Sprouts,
the daily podcast for Catholic kids that strives to plant seeds of faith.
Hello, Sprouts. Today is January the 20th, 2022. I'm Benjamin Cello, and I'm happy to guest host Catholic Sprouts this week. Together with my friends, I explore the land of the baptized imagination on my show, The Wonderful World of Benjamin Cello. Whether it's painting with Lolly Popular in Pennywhistle Park, reading books with Professor Wordsworth in the Book Endless Book Tower, or singing songs with Cowboy Roy at the Big Ol' Barn, we love to illuminate our minds with the truth of God. I have many good friends in the land of the baptized imagination, and among them are the Stump Jumpers, a barbershop quartet of lay brothers who travel everywhere preaching the good news about Jesus. It's important to preach the word.
We've got to preach the word. If we're to reach the world, we've got to pound the ground with the gospel sound. Jump on the stump and turn the volume up. We've got to preach the word. If we're to reach the world, tell all that heard, preach the word. Tell all that heard, preach the word. Preach the word.
You know, if we don't tell others about Jesus, who will? Christ calls all of us to spread the gospel. What is the gospel, you ask? Well, Brother Nathan asked the same question. So we went to Professor Wordsworth to learn more. He told us how in ancient times, every king had a herald who would proclaim his victory in battle. They called this proclamation the Evangelion, which means good news or gospel. What does that have to do with us? Well, Christ is King of the universe. He has conquered sin and death. And you and I are his heralds, called to proclaim the good news of his victory.
Christ is risen from the dead, trampling down death by death, and upon those in the tomb bestowing life. Christ is risen from the dead, trampling down death by death, and upon those in the tomb bestowing life. Let God arise, let his enemies be scattered, let those who hate him flee from before his face. Christ is risen from the dead, trampling down death by death, and upon those in the tomb bestowing life. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad. Everyone, let us rejoice and be glad. Christ is risen from the dead, trampling down death by death, and upon those in the tomb bestowing life. Christ is risen from the dead, trampling down death by death, and upon those in the tomb bestowing life, and upon those in the tomb bestowing life, and upon those in the tomb bestowing life.
So be a fearless proclaimer of the gospel. Christ has promised us that if we testify about him to others, he will testify about us to the angels when he comes again in glory. Won't that be wonderful? You can join me and my friends on new adventures at benjamincello.com. See you next time.
That's it for Catholic Sprouts today. We'll be back tomorrow, but until then, continue to grow in your faith and truly sprout into the beautiful creation that God created you to be.
This show is a production of the Spoke Street Media Podcast Network. For more great podcasts, visit spokestreet.com.